Signs. Let's talk about signs today. There's been a lot of synchronicity around it for me, so that's kind of how I take my cue from spirit, when to do a reading, what it should be about. And recently, I've been getting lots of those, so I've been doing more readings. Today, we're looking into, maybe what signs you've noticed. This will be confirmation for you, or maybe some signs that you've been missing. And this might be a little heads up for you because I've been having situations where I didn't notice something, and now suddenly I'm like, oh, wow, I noticed this, I noticed that, noticing a lot of different stuff. So I thought, let's get a couple options open here for you. And we're going to use more of these cards, but we'll just separate them like this. And this to be starting off the whole reading, it's protection. Okay, somebody expecting you to carry out tasks, emotional and spiritual protection. So that's a good start. Do you use this shield yourself? I do. When I connect to do readings, I connect with my higher self first, always. And you can feel that protective energy around you when you're in the right area. So with no further ado, choose pile 1, 2, or 3, and let's see what the messages say. See you there. Pile 1, welcome. Let's dive in. What's your first card? Vase, growth. Secrets being kept from you, love affair that will become permanent. Okay, we're looking for any signs that you may have received from spirit with regards to what your higher self is trying to let you know. So let's have a look. So we've got growth. There's signs everywhere. There's just signs and synchronicities. There's signs in what people say. There's signs everywhere. Let's get one more and see what's kind of swirling around you. Then we're going to pull a few more oracles and see. Vision. This is eagle is often about seeing things from a higher perspective. Your realization of dreams and luxury of living, strength and higher consciousness. So this is that higher vision. And I like it that it goes with growth so well, because you've been growing, but maybe it's been slow and tedious, and maybe you feel like you haven't grown. So Spirit's probably sending you signs of your growth. Care for your health. I feel like one of the signs has been around health for you. You've had a sign saying, like in my mind, this is still happening, but let's look deeper. And this is where you catch something at the beginning and turn it around right away. I feel like you've been getting signs for that for sure. Relationships, need for support and protectiveness. Okay, our first card in the introduction was protection. So let's see where that lies with you. Need to look at all things objectively. This is going well with bread because we're looking objectively at what we need to change for health reasons. And this protection also talks about somebody expecting you to carry out tasks. Maybe you're doing too much. Sorry, this is about relationships. So let's have a look in. Let's pull a few oracles, and I like where this is going. It feels like you're on the ball. We may come back to this again later, but this gives us kind of a temperature of what's going on, doesn't it? Okay, let's use, this always feels like a combination between Oracle and Tarot. And I do have the mini deck to be clarifying, so, okay. Let's see what's going on. What signs is pile number 1 receiving from the universe? Movement, choices, decisions. This has to do with health stuff and relationship for you in this case. What else does pile number 1 need to know? Okay. That one's like, oh, we don't really want to look at it, but okay, we've got fertility. Some of you may have been noticing some changes you could make around literally literally fertility if you're looking to have a baby. It does feel health connected and relationship, which fertility is all around. What else? What else? So you may be seeing the number 3. Okay, I really feel like you're getting numbers in synchronicity. Look what we have: 2, 3, 4. It's like you have been getting signs from the universe saying everything is going as planned. 2, 3, 4. Everything is rolling out in divine timing. And yes, you're noticing the signs about higher vision, looking at things more rationally rather than with emotion. I love this. The actual cards are saying your choices, your movements, your decisions are bringing you into this fertility, which is creating such a strong foundation for you. Truth, judgment. This is, you're seeing the truth around so many things. Spirit's giving you a lot of information that has been clearing up some misconceptions, some misunderstandings. You're really coming into this foundation of, oh, okay, and partly that's due because you're ready. It's happening because you're ready to look at it now. You're ready to look at what this health thing was that you were trying to sort of go, no, no, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. So that's really clarifying that is what's opening this up for you. And I do feel like you're getting signs that you are having success there. Let's get a few angel number cards with regards to your movement and your actions, your choices you're taking action on. 22, we have harmony. 999. See how you're getting all the same numbers? You are definitely getting signs from the universe in the form of numbers. Harmony, release. Let's get one more. That release is what's bringing in the abundance. It's like the universe is going, just let go of that. Just let go of the timing. Do what you can do to achieve what you want to achieve, and then let it go. Release that. Let's get one more angel card, please. We're getting 2. And we've got 222 on the bottom, alignment. You are very much getting aligned. You've seen the signs. 222. It's amazing. There's a lot of mixed numbers like this, like 3939. By the way, playfulness. Lighten up a little bit. This fertile time will come in more easy if you're in that higher vibration of playfulness. You almost hate to let your guard down, but you're doing it. You're doing it. But look at all the double numbers and triple numbers you have. All of these. 77, purpose. Purpose with alignment. On the foundation card, foundation and achievements. Yeah, it's really coming together, and you are getting the signs, but you're also getting the signs in unique ways that are maybe wouldn't be obvious to most people, but you're like, ooh, I'm getting it. Thank you. Thank you, universe. Thank you for the signs. Okay, let's round this up with one. I am going to use this oracle deck. just to see what else we might have for you. So it's looking like, ooh, here we go. Here we go. Everything is lining up for you. Pay attention to the signs. It's like the more signs we acknowledge, the earth magic number one, you're ready to begin. The more signs that we acknowledge from spirit, from the universe, it seems like the more we get them. I feel like you've been seeing feathers. Have you been seeing feathers? She's really getting grounded. She's really ready for a new start. She's really ready to connect with this reality. Sometimes it's easier to drift off and be in the dream world, or at least it's more fun. But you're ready to connect with this life and this time, and spirit's giving you all the synchronicities, all the signs to tell you you're doing great. This one fell out, and this is the bottom of the deck shining through and broken open. So yeah, look at these two, look at how similar these are. She's sitting in a lotus, and then this one is like shining through. So you've opened the door, there's no going back, and I'd be shocked if you haven't noticed some of the signs from spirit. Thanks for checking out the reading, and have a great day. Pile number 2, here we go. Your card is Tent, stability. Travel helps you foster your spiritual health. Interesting. Interesting. Good events within family. Okay, so this is pretty hopeful. Let's see what else Spirit wants to let you know. I'm taking all of these. We have the egg, a new life. Okay, stability, new life. These are the energies swirling around you. These are what you've been getting synchronicity towards, or signs. All the signs around you. Oh my gosh, new life, rebirth, safety, stability. You have been being shown that you are safe. You are safe. You are safe. Remember, the first one was about protection. Um, you're providing that protection. You are initiating it. If you're asking for protection from spirit, you are initiating it. It's all in the actions, and you're being rewarded, and you're being shown signs of this. What do these say? Okay, new life, successful new beginning. Problems can be overcome by action. That's the key. Have you been noticing, since you've really been putting all your efforts forward, not worrying about the outcome, that you're getting more success and that everything is more fun? We have the bat. Oh, I think I'm going to paint a bat. There, people don't like bats, but to me, the energy is so mysterious and amazing. Productive, busy phase, transformation, personal growth and change. You've got a new life, you've got stability, you're changing in it. You're finally feeling at a place where you're safe enough that you can let these changes happen. Whew. Guest or new addition to the family. Whatever that means for you. It could be, maybe you're getting married, maybe someone's having a baby. Don't put a frame around it yet. Protection, even in difficult times, you're starting to realize that, and you are getting signs around that from the universe. How exciting. Not all these cards are super positive, so you can be sure that the deck is not stacked. There's a lot of warning, or not so fun stuff in there. So cool. Let's see what else is going on for you here. We'll get a few. Oh wow, authority and transformation on the bottom on the first cut. So this is some big change and some big new foundation. This is safety. Authority, number 4. I mean, this is like the emperor. in tarot. And this is the death card, transformation in tarot 13. So you've transformed, you've got your new foundation where you feel so safe because you don't know what's coming, but there's something around this yellow circle. We'll get more on that. I don't know what it is. But, oh, and as I say that, the card slips down and we've got number 3, which is your solar plexus. So there's something you've been doing around your solar plexus with your nervous system. And so this is getting exciting. This is why you feel safe. This is where all this is coming from. And what synchronicities have you been getting? What signs have you been getting? Love to hear if anybody wants to share any cool signs that you've been getting. So let's get a little more on this, although we've already got the story laid out, don't we? You have fertility. This was also in the first reading. So you're in a, you're in a safe place where you know you can start to create. It's hard to create when we're in fear, isn't it? Well, it's almost impossible. And for some of you out there who are trying something new, and I've spoken to a few of you recently, whether I just spoke to you or it was in a reading, and fear is what was holding you back. And so you're just stepping out of that fear to a place of, I'm safe. Any outcome is okay. I don't have a fixed need for this or that. That's when it opens up, right? That's where you get the fertility. And we've got wisdom. So we've got 2 major arcanas here right off the bat, 3 now. And you have destiny. So there is definitely some huge change. You might, I don't know how you wouldn't see this in your life or feel it. I'm always more about how it feels, right? You can feel it, and then often you'll get the sign, you'll get the confirmation. So destiny, I think, is like the wheel of fortune, or the wheel of fortune, like that card in tarot. And wow, this is a lot of solid, this wisdom connecting to your higher self, fertility. Now you can fulfill your destiny. Now you can do what you came here to do because you've taken fear out. You've removed the element of fear. Let's get a few angel card numbers. Ooh. Something is going to be like a quick turnaround for you. Something coming. And I feel like you've had the signs about that it's going to be quick. And I wanted to turn the deck over for a minute. We've got 666. Don't be terrified. It's actually a good number. And it's time to reflect on when you've been given that, the sign about a quick turnaround. You might be going along now, everything going the same, but something has been telling you there's going to be a quick turnaround. So let's get a little clarity here with some angel numbers. 2424, unconditional love. That is fearless, isn't it? Unconditional love is definitely fearless. There's our other 2 cards, one on the floor. Authenticity. So if you're being your authentic self, what is to fear? If someone misunderstands you, it's okay. It's okay. That's where they're at. That's, it's just being authentic is giving you this new foundation. And 808 was security. This feeling of security, this foundation for this new life, your stability, you've got security, safety, stability. The first card in the introduction was protection. So you've been doing things right to surround yourself, but also to allow yourself freedom to move out and about now, where before you might have wanted to stay here for protection. Now you're like, I'm surrounding myself with protection. Now I can go out and be part of everything. There's a difference. Okay, let's get an oracle to round this up. Very exciting time for you. March feels like the turnaround where I mentioned a quick turnaround. It feels like March, and maybe you'll be seeing some change in April. Wish upon a star. Oh, that's nice. That's you actually believing your dreams can become reality. That's you letting go of the fear. And it's also you letting go of the exact outcome. Because you know what's coming. You know your destiny. You know what's coming. And the trick is not to try to see every step on the way there. That's like anti-manifesting. When you try to vision what every step is going to be. Okay, and you're really connecting with your higher self as well these days. And good job on that, because we really, we can take opinions from a ton of people, which is great, but which ones are we going to keep? We can listen to opinions. This is why I love when people can build their intuition, because you can listen to many opinions and see which one sits with you using your intuition. Your inner guidance will know where to go, like the high priestess. Body and soul, you're really getting into this time and into this life. You've decided to participate wholeheartedly, because now you have that safety coming through. And the last one, into me, I see it's number 8. You might be seeing 8s. It's falling on top of the security card. So you're actually seeing some illusions in your past thinking. You might be feeling like, wow, I had a lot of fears that the possibility of that coming true are so slim. I'm not even sure why I have them. And so you're getting a lot of stability from that, from reining in your thoughts and going, okay, hold on, let's see reality here. So you are getting signs around this safety, this stability, which is creating a rebirth in your new life. So one of the synchronicities might even be eggs. Okay, that just caught my eye, and the egg is like abundance. It's ready to happen. And so, yeah, I hope this helps you, and I hope to see you next time. Take care. Pile number 3, let's dig in. What signs have you been getting from the universe, from spirit, that are helping to direct you or let you know how you're doing? Oh, one of these is turned up. Okay, let's look at your first one first. Arrow with direction, unpleasant news or letter, path towards a specific goal. I feel like this year a lot of people are really, we're all generally healthy, that kind of thing, but it's like a lot of people are really digging into the finer points of our system, how it's working, both physically and mentally, emotionally, spiritually. So this is direction, and I feel like you're zooming in on some part of your life that is pointing you in a new direction or applauding the direction you're in. This is where you're getting signs around this. What a beautiful tree. These cards are still new, so I'm seeing some of them most of them for the first time. Tree, good health, confidence in prosperity and happiness, family roots and enduring relationships, good health, direction. Before I shuffle, I am going to take this one. Bowl, invitation, money or generosity, reason for celebration in the near future. I do feel like something is pointing you in a new direction, even though it doesn't say that on the card. I do feel like you're going, I always thought this was harmless, but I'm going to take it out of my life and see what happens, see what the growth is. It doesn't have to be. This feels like, maybe you're like, oh, I'm not on social media that much, and then you realize, well, I kind of am because I do it every lunch or every whatever. So maybe that's what you're realizing, and you're like, maybe I'll just take it out of my lunch break and see if I miss it. And if you miss it, you're like, okay, maybe it was something to sort of have a look at, right? Okay, spiritual realm. We've got the feather, need for concentration, upcoming release from a lingering worry. That's this new direction. So you're definitely, okay, one of the other readings I saw feathers too for a sign, but you could be seeing feathers as an actual sign or things related to feathers, like a bird, a specific bird, or just many birds. Who knows? Let's get. I see a lot of walking. Do you do a lot of walking? This is where you receive a lot of your signs, and you're in tune enough that you'll get signs even in your mind. You'll get a sign from the universe in your mind. Just like when I'm doing readings, I'm hearing as well as seeing what's coming on the cards, and they always mesh. Or usually, unless I need to be redirected. Turkey, gratitude. I just feel like, I don't know, you're going to be running like a well-oiled machine in the near future. Risk of doing something stupid. Okay. Maintain a deep connection with the earth. Okay, we talked about you out walking a lot, getting your signs. Maybe you've had signs you need to be outside more. This is falling under that beautiful tree with the sun and the seasons. Look at all the fruit at the bottom. These are so tiny. I wish they were bigger, but I really like them. Let's get one more. Okay, let's get two more. They came together. So we have clover and the bridge, spiritual cleaning and transition. It's just kind of cool they came together. Good luck if you work hard to attain, and open yourself for love, friendship, and healing. There's something about this change that you're making that is going to open the door for all of these things. And like I said, it could be health, but it's also your spiritual health, your brain, your what are you taking in, that type of thing. So that would be, like I'd already mentioned that before, but that would be about the spiritual cleaning and transition, life-changing event or person, end of one cycle and beginning of another. Look at that. Oh, that's so pretty. And there's birds flying around. I do feel like it's more the birds or people talking about birds, or like, birds of a feather, that type of thing. And they do talk about a life-changing event or person. So you might be, I feel like a lot of your signs are with the birds. Well, and we do have a turkey there too, which is a bird. Okay, let's look a little deeper. We're using my Psychic Tarot, which feels like a combination of Oracle and Tarot. So accelerated motion, that's like the Eight of Wands. And awareness, the Magician. You are taking a direction. Just, it might be, you might be changing direction just a degree, but you will know intuitively. You will be getting the signs for clarity, and then see what happens, see what comes through. You kind of just, it's like kind of trying to open a door when the frame's not lined up. And if you just make a slight adjustment, that frame, the door is going to fit and open up for you. So that's how I'm seeing it. It's not a huge adjustment. Now we have wisdom with accelerated motion. Once you open it, that door, and things will start aligning. And you've definitely been getting signs around this, probably with an arrow or a compass as well. Okay. Wow, authority. That is like the emperor. So it's definitely time for you to go, okay, what do I need to change? What needs to be tweaked? Because you are the boss of your life and you've really been taking action that way. And the universe is showing you that, yeah, it's paying off. You've got 2 4s here together. This is kind of like the 4 cups. So it's like, nah, I don't know, nothing happening here, no difference, no difference. But there is, and it just hasn't been visible. It's been more underground, you building this strength. I'm actually going to pull a few tarot with this one because, well, because I can. 8 of Swords and the Tower on the bottom. Let's get a clarifier for each of the 3 cards on the bottom. This one has 2. Wow. You've really gone from from letting these worries, and you've got 2 9s, you're finishing. That, I don't know, that could be you're tweaking your belief system a little bit. The universe will show you what to do. You're getting the signs for it, definitely. And it could be through the number 9. Finishing, leaving those fears behind, welcoming in abundance without knowing why. We've got the Knight of Wands on the 3rd eye chakra. So now you're not waiting to see, like, oh, why do I feel inspired to do this? You're just, the Knight of Wands waits for no one. You're diving in. You're seeing something that interests you or a change you want to make. You don't need to read it out to the end. You're like jumping on it like a flame. Following that inspiration, and you are definitely getting synchronicity around that and signs from the universe. This is causing a transformation. I had to flip that top one over. The Magician. So we're going from death, number 13. We're getting out of this slow movement. We're going from this slow movement to transformation to sudden abundance. Things just manifesting. And it's not because you keep thinking them over and over in your mind. It's because you see, I feel like you're a visionary. You can see where you're going, what's coming. And then if you can not try to follow all the steps in between, that's how you're manifesting. Okay, sorry to drag this out, but I do want to get one oracle to round up about your signs you're getting from the universe. Healing the heart, number 23. This self-acceptance is what's bringing on this change. You're like, let's take a, before maybe you weren't wanting to take a full open look at yourself, and I don't mean physically. Well, it is physical too. A lot of people get out of the shower and like, oh, I'm toweling up before I walk past that mirror. And we do the same with our spiritual self or emotional self. So you're taking a deep look at that, you're healing it and bringing in this good health and abundance. This is a transition time. Transition, transformation underneath, but there's this discontent and boredom in the middle. Yeah, you've been feeling that, but you've been getting signs about this transformation. It's not a fast transformation. It sort of happens in and out. And before you know it, you're in this. It won't be like a big flash. All right. I hope that gives you some clarity. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time. Bye.